What's going on, everybody? What's going on, meatheads? Back with another video. I'm filming this one right on top of the last video that I made about the coronavirus, motorcycle industry, and how it may all play out, what I think might happen, where things are at. But what I want to talk about today is factory performance motorcycles and how I think that they're just bullshit excuses for money. And here's why. So I want to preface this saying that companies are allowed to do whatever they want to do as far as performance bikes. But I want to say this to everybody. Oh, is this a live wire? I swear to God, if this is a live wire. It is! No way! A live wire out in the wild. Oh shit. Out in the middle of nowhere. I'll give him props for that. And I want to preface this again by saying that factories are allowed to do whatever they want as far as performance bikes go. This is out excluding bikes like the Raceler Replica Super Sports. What I'm talking about is bikes that were designed to be cruisers, be comfortable, be enjoyable to ride, and making them high performance bikes. And this list is mainly talking about bikes like the Harley Davidson CVO line. I like the CVO line of bikes for their appearance, but you cannot say that those are performance bikes. Oh, they got the biggest motor from Harley Davidson in them, they therefore got to be the best bike. No, shut up. Stop right there. Go research legitimate performance upgrades from Fueling, Zippers Performance, S&S, Leading Edge. You know, there's a number of actual aftermarket companies that are making performance bikes. When you consider that the 117 motor from Harley Davidson makes, I believe, if I remember correctly, 20 horsepower more than the 107, and I think maybe like 30 foot-pounds of torque more than the 107. That seems like a big number. But what's crazier is that I'm actually overestimating the 117. I'm going to put it up here in the video what the actual numbers are. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's actually not as much as I'm saying it is. I think I'm talking more along the lines of the 124, 128 cubic inch kits that come from S&S, Leading Edge. I think Leading Edge has a 125 and a 129. You know, those are big inch kits that actually get you power. And for the price, it makes way more sense to do that than to spend your money on a Harley Davidson kit. The factory performance area is really a gray area because, like I said, those items have to fall into EPA guidelines. The EPA regulates emissions of carbon monoxide, CO2, as well as more harmful greenhouse gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, nitric oxide, as we like to call it in the gas industry. It's the NOx and SOx. So they design regulations to keep motorcycles and cars within those EPA allowable limits to emissions. So that's why even your factory performance bike is not as good as it should be. You still have a header system that has a catalytic converter in it, preventing you from getting full performance out of your bike. It's plugging it up. The tuner is only going to work within allowable limits to get you performance that still follows EPA guidelines. Screaming Eagle from Harley Davidson has to still follow EPA guidelines. Vance and Hines S&S Cycle, PowerJet or Power Vision from DynoJet, all those companies, they are aftermarket companies, and they are pushing the liability to you because you are putting on something on your bike that is not off or is only for off-road use. And it says that on their website. It says it when you purchase your parts and whatnot, and that is why you get better performance. Now obviously, if you are a person that is worried about your warranty, go right ahead, follow that, but you're gonna get donkey stomped by somebody who put on a better tuner and just absolutely wipe the floor with your ass, because they actually have full capability of what that bike is set up to do with just a tuner. Not to mention if they go full system exhaust or a better air intake, you know, they do a legitimate stage 1, all of a sudden you're just like, you're nowhere close. But I digress. What I'm trying to get at is factory performance bikes just are going to lack in the performance department because of the fact that they have to meet regulations. And you're honestly better off spending your money on a cheaper bike, even a used bike, like a used, we'll take mine, a used Road Glide Special from 2018. I got mine for 22 grand. I could put about $18,000 into it if I had the cash to be at the price of a CVO Road Glide, and it would perform better than it by a long shot, like light years better than it in braking and handling and in top end speed. You know, it's all about whether you want to build it or just flaunt it, you know. Oh, there's a Street Glide out and about. Yes, sir. So like I said, you know, I think performance baggers are built, not bought. Performance softails are built, not bought. I think if you are the type of person that thinks that Harley Davidson can't do wrong and that their CVO is the best performing bike that ever is made, you need to get your head out of the sand and realize that you will get donkey stomped by somebody who built his bike in his garage than the money that you spent buying one from a dealership. That's my 2 cents, guys. I mean, you are allowed to have whatever opinion you want, and I solely focused on Harley Davidson for this because I really got a lot of flack for my Indian versus Challenge, or the Indian Challenger versus the Road Glide. I didn't mean for it to come off that way, guys. I understand that I sound naive and ignorant, but the Challenger is a better motorcycle for the price. Hands down. Won't even dispute you on it. I'm just saying that for me personally, building it is more fun and you'll get better results out of it. And that's what I'm trying to get at with this too. The CVO line of Harley Davidsons are just a title. They do not perform as good as they should. And if you're in the market for a CVO, you better be willing to pay a little bit more to actually unlock the true power of that motor and that motorcycle in general. So you're better off buying a base road glide or a base street glide and modding the absolute fuck out of it and making real power. That's my 2 cents, guys. I hope you enjoyed again. Like, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. Tell me how much of an idiot I am in the comments. But until the next time, guys, I will be seeing you again. Hopefully, stay safe, stay inside if you can. If you can't stay inside, go ride your motorcycle. I'll see you again. Adios, boys.